Ladies and gentlemen, LDK Entertainment presents I Guess It's Just Me with host Liam David Kilker. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to I Guess It's Just Me. My name is Liam David Kilker. Welcome to the show. Thank you so much for clicking. I love you guys. Welcome. Wow. New Year's Eve, man. It's New Year's Eve. It's almost here. 2026 is coming. I can hear it. The music, the fireworks, New Year's Eve ball dropping. Times Square, it's happening, guys. There's so much to talk about in this episode. We got some good news. We got some sad news. We got things to look forward to for 2026. But let's talk about the big elephant in the room right now. I don't have anything crazy or cool behind me because I'm in my room. I love my room, but this is not where I like to film. Most of my day was taken up getting this at the T-Mobile store. I got a new phone. I had the 13 for a while, and now I have the beautiful 17. I love this. This is incredible. If you can't tell what my wallpaper is, it's Jake Paul getting knocked out. Love Jake. Don't get me wrong. Love you, Jake. Love you so much. But this is what I'm trying to channel, and I'll tell you what I'm trying to channel in a second, because there's big news coming for 2026 that we're going to release on this podcast. But speaking of that incredible boxer in that photo right there, Anthony Joshua was in a very serious car wreck in Nigeria this past week, which sadly took the life of his head trainer and his best friend. Thank God that Anthony Joshua is okay. He's in stable condition physically. It's so sad. It's so sad. That's all it is. You look at Anthony Joshua and you look at the video, because there's a video of shortly after the crash of him getting out of the car, and everybody's crowding him and bombarding him, and there's some people helping him get out, but everybody just has their phone in his face. It's sad. It is. I can't imagine what he's going through. And he was unconscious for minutes. I think it was 10 minutes after the accident. And people were trying to bring him back, and he was fine, But it's just sad. I think it puts in perspective for a lot of people how blessed we are. And it really brings you back. We had that amazing night in Miami, and everybody's boxing, and he's on top of the world. He's one of the biggest fighters right now. He's one of the biggest boxers. Everybody loves Anthony Joshua, and it's a reset. It happens. It can happen to anybody. I'm gonna take a note from Hamilton here. Death doesn't discriminate between the sinners and the saints. It takes and it takes and it takes. It doesn't wait. It just, and some people that will scare and some people that will deter. But what that should do is make you feel enlightened and make you feel like it was a miracle that you woke up and you got to breathe today, that you could go out and do things, that you could be bored today, that you could be lazy today, that you could be a go-getter today. Life is so incredibly precious, and all of this stuff around us, it's nothing. It's nothing. Because at the end of the day, you go. That's the end. And so that's why you got to live it to the fullest. And my prayers go out to Anthony Joshua, to the friends and family of those that were lost this past week. It's a shame. It's a shame. But we will keep moving forward with our next topic. Avengers Doomsday trailers are coming out, baby. That's right, they're coming out. The movie is being made. I felt like this has been insane, from it being Kang's Dynasty to Doomsday to Robert Downey Jr. now being Victor Von Doom. I mean, there's so much to talk about. There's so much to break down. The two trailers that have come out so far are teaser trailers. They're not that long, of Captain America and Thor. They are beautiful. If you watch the Thor one is actually insane. It's just gritty, and it's dark, and it's back to what we love seeing Thor being. Love Taika Waititi's take. Don't get me wrong. I loved Ragnarok. Love and Thunder was all right. But I'm so happy to see this gritty take again. We're back. We're back in the mega Marvel movies. The Avengers level threat is an Avengers level threat. and I'm so excited to see where they take us. I think it's taken us on a very dark roller coaster, which I'm very excited for. I love that gritty stuff of that the Russo brothers do just so well. Like they literally, it's beautiful. It's so incredibly beautiful. Another thing, Stranger Things is coming to an end, baby. Woo! It's almost over. There's theories. I have not watched a lot of it yet. I'm kind of waiting for all of them to come out, and then I'm gonna binge watch everything. But I'm excited. I'm excited. I have no idea how they're gonna end it. I have my theories. I think that they're all gonna die. I think it's all just gonna end. I think the world's gonna end and it's over, and that's all they can do. No, I'm joking. That's one of my theories. I think another theory that I think has been the ongoing one, that none of this is real. It's kind of just written in a book, which I think would suck. But I think that could be very possible. But there's a lot of inconsistencies that the Duffer Brothers, that there's so many of them that there's no way that it's not intentional. Like Will's saying a lot of things that are like kind of wrong, which makes you think Will's not actually Will. Yeah. And I watch clips. I've watched clips. So if you're like, well, you didn't see it, I watch clips and I watch my fan theories. So I know a good amount of it, but I can't wait to sit down and watch it all the way through, binge it like the way it was supposed to be done, like the way it was done when it first came out. That's what Netflix was for. I don't get the every week dropping thing. I don't like it. That's not what streaming is for. If I wanted that, put it on cable television. I like my content accessible. I'm impatient. You should have, when I got this, I was so impatient. It took me so long. We left at 5:30, and then we got home at like 9:30. We were there for a while. But everybody was super sweet there, so thank you so much for helping us and getting the phone all situated and getting it figured out, because it was good. It was good stuff. All right. You guys ready for the next topic? 2026. Liam David Kilker, what are you doing in 2026? Well, I'm so glad you asked. I'm continuing my job with SeaWorld and performing there in their Sesame Street parade. It's a job, y'all, and it's actually insane. I don't think I get to talk about this often because, I feel like it's a little like theme park world, my acting world, all that. It's kind of all like, I love it, but I feel like talking about it, people don't really want to hear about it, but I'm going to give it a shot. I do, hands down, and I'll debate people on this, the hardest parade in theme parks, all of them, across the board. This stuff is hard, not only for me as a character performer, but also the dancers. Like, it's a hard parade, and God bless the man that choreographed it, Mr. Larry Lee. There's a shout out for you, because it's hard. It's like, it's insane, and it's so beautiful, and it's a piece of art, that is. But I love doing it. It's so much fun every single day that I get to step on that street and look at the crowd that I see here. Is beautiful. So I'm moving forward with them, still doing parades there, but also in my acting journey, I'm taking big steps that I can't really talk about right now. I know, I'm so sorry. But casting season, I feel like, is going to be very nice to me. I'm just going to put it that way. And I'm looking to make a move in 2026 out of Florida to a new place. Not anytime soon, but it is scheduled. It is going to happen. 2026 is going to see a big shift. And the big one I'm super excited about, that this is a big announcement hitting right now. Liam David Kilker will be stepping inside of the square circle with boxing glove in 2026, baby. That's right. And this is happening a lot sooner than all of that other stuff. So I'm super excited to announce who I'm boxing. I'm super excited to see how we do it. It's through LDK Entertainment, my entertainment company, and a couple of sponsors that I'm trying to pull here and there. I'm so excited that we're just in the beginning stages of it all. I'm so excited to announce my opponent, because it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good, guys. It's gonna have a very Joe Weller, Theo Baker, first influencer boxing vibe, but we're figuring it out. I'm new to this stuff. I'm a new promoter. I'm a new guy stepping into the scene, and I hope to give you guys a show in March. It's gonna happen in March. So I'm hoping to give you guys a show, something big, something flashy, something LDK The only thing Liam David Kilker can do, like, come on. But I'm joining the squared circle. A lot of crazy things are happening. 2026. Gosh, whew, let's just take a look back at 2025. Man, there's a lot that happened. 2025 started off very interesting. Boy was in a relationship. Dog was a ring announcer for professional wrestling and doing all that stuff, auditioning, trying to get out there. I wouldn't say I was at my lowest, but I was in a very interesting place. And I'm only going to be so candid because I want you guys to see inspiration in this. Sorry, I'm unscrewing this. That was making a noise. I'm sorry. I want you to find inspiration in this on how at the beginning of the year, I wasn't really working. I was picking up jobs here and there. I was training in pro wrestling. I didn't know what I wanted to do. And I was very lost. And I was trying to put my faith and trust into things that I didn't even know was going to work out, And then slowly but surely, and I know it sounds crazy, but if you're going through a hard time, just know that time is the thing that you need. Because it took a full year, to get back to my true self on who I feel I want to be in this world. And it took a lot of mistakes, it took a lot of wins, it took a lot of losses, but looking where I was at the beginning of the year to where I am now, I am so glad I went on that journey. Losing things, gaining things, remembering who I was. And it's kind of like what I said before. Don't forget who you are. Keep up with yourself. Remember what you want to do. Remember your dreams. Dreams are so huge because they're not only just, things that you think about. They're motivation to keep moving forward, to not fall backwards into things that that aren't right for you, for people that that aren't right for you, for moments that that aren't right for you, And you got to keep on moving. And sometimes God's going to do things in your life that you might not exactly agree with, but it was to get you to that finish line. And at the end of that finish line is the beginning of another race, and it never stops. It never stops, and never let it stop. All right? Man, 2026 is going to be crazy. It was a little shorter of an episode this time, but guys, thank you so much for watching. It has been your boy, Liam David Kilker. Prayers and love goes out to Anthony Joshua, his friends and family, and all that were affected by the crash in Nigeria. So excited for Avengers Doomsday. So excited for Stranger Things. And of course, my boxing match coming up in 2026. Thank you so much for watching. It has been your boy, Liam David Kilker. Peace. Thank you so much for watching. I guess it's just me. We will see you in the next episode. Happy New Year's, y'all. Peace.